from It's with Marissa. We are here with my mule this morning, who is not really about this life, but we're going to do it and he might walk away. But anyway, good morning. Today we're going to do a little bit of like what my routine looks like, how I do things in the morning. So like in the morning I would normally feed my cats and then I would feed my mule. And so we're just brushing our mule because he's shedding. So we gotta brush him, make sure his fur is coming off and that he's not hot and all the things. So that is what we're doing. He's just eating. He's just a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. And so we're just brushing him. And loving on him. I went live yesterday on a different channel and it was kind of fun. And we did the same thing. So my mule has gotten a lot of camera time, which is great. Let's see if I can. Hello everyone. We're just brushing my mule. This is Chico, and we're just brushing him this morning and going through my routine and everything. Hello and Wham, how you doing? We have my mule here this morning, Chico, and we're just brushing him and we're just kind of going through like my morning routine a little bit. So at the moment we're here with Chico. Eventually I'll be moving inside to do some other things, but at the moment you get cheeky and he may get tired of it. I went live yesterday on a different YouTube channel and he left the chat. So, hi, you're fine. You may or may not get over it. Wow, you do actually have a horse. I do, and it's actually a mule, so it's like part horse, part donkey. Hi. He's like, why'd you stop brushing me? Yeah, he used to have two horses that he had, and then they passed away. So he is currently on his own, but he has deer friends, so, we're working on it. Look at all of this fur, because he's shedding, so we have to get all this fur off. But yeah, we're just vibing. Do I live in the countryside even? Yes, I do. Very much do. Live in a rural area and kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like I do have access to things. Like I'm definitely not like off the grid or anything. But yeah, live in a rural area. Very interesting rural community I live in. But yes. We have an interesting horse community here. I'm not a part of it. I had horses, but they passed away, and they were never meant for like riding. They were seniors, so we just took care of them. And Chico was partnered with some of them. He's got a hay thing. Yeah. He's just looking out in the world. He loves getting brushed now. When I first used to brush him, he was not about that life at all. He didn't like the brush. He didn't understand why I was doing it. Hi, question key. I'm just brushing my mule this morning. This is Chico. He's not the happiest camera person, so I'm trying to just remember to brush him this morning. Because yesterday I went live with him, and I was brushing him, but then I would talk, and he got annoyed with me, so he left. So we're just trying to make sure he gets his brushing in, because now he actually likes it. He did not used to like it. It took a while. 90 Carlos Castaneda. My zodiac sign is an Aries. I am an Aries through and through. My mom is also an Aries, so there you go. And then my brother's a Pisces. Not that you needed all that information, but now you have it. You've been nice. You guys are actually doing living in the cities. We're just drone, hoping to retire so I can live your kind of life. Yeah, I like living in the country. My brother would prefer to live in the city. I hate the fact, I don't know about you guys, but like, I dislike the fact that I can't see the sun when I'm in cities. Like, the buildings are just so tall that, like, obviously there's daylight, but I feel like I can't actually see the sun, and I have to see the sun. Like, if I don't see the sun, I feel a little sad, so I'm not sure I'm meant for city life. We're just brushing him all and getting his... There we go. I think we did it. Another brush full of fur. Look at that. Love it. All right, I'm just going to set you all down for a second. If you scratch his ear in a certain way, he really likes it. There you go. Feel good? All right. We are now going to move to the indoors because I have brushed him as much as I can, and this part of my routine is coming to a close. So now we're going to go inside and make my bed, do a couple other things. Oh, he wants to say hi. He's like camera shy, but always interested at the same time. All right, everyone say bye to Chico. Bye, Chico. Okay, now we're off onto another adventure. Bye, buddy. See you later. Yeah, so we're gonna go make our bed. We're gonna go do the things. Sorry, I have like low energy this morning. I've been working all weekend, been going live all weekend, so I am very tired. We are definitely trying to have more energy, but we're slightly exhausted. So just bear with me. Hello, Mahed Korim. How are you doing? We are going to go. Hold on. we're gonna go make my bed now. I am good, Ahmed. How are you, man? How are you doing? Eben. There's something to actually believe in. It's just trying not judging, just trying to understand it. Protective. Is it a bonding/community thing? I need to ask you that question to somebody else even, but I'm gonna comment on it. Some people really believe in that type of believe it's astrology, and it's kind of fascinating. I don't have deep whatever's in it, but I think it's kind of cool. On my head. Iron, you're good? Awesome. I'm okay. Just tired. I'm from Hot Mess, US. That's where I'm from because we are a hot mess. So that's what I tell people, from Hot Mess, US. But where are you from? Alright. I'm going to mute my camera for a second and then I'll be back, okay? Just going to go through my house. I don't really want y'all to see it, so... And we're walking, going upstairs. I like snot this morning. I'm not about that life. I'm over the snot life, people. Okay. There we go. Hello, I'm back. Ew, your hobbies is to come to us, so you want to be able to come to us at some point? Is that what you're saying there? Fair enough. I definitely do it under a different leadership, because our current leadership is not very welcoming to anybody outside of America. So there's that. Am I married or unmarried? I'm single as a Pringle, and I'm not looking to mingle. I'm 19, so we're not really trying to, get married right now. How about you? Are you married? Unmarried? What's the status on that for you? Yeah. That's kind of how it is for me. Very much unmarried and very much okay with it. Yeah, I know a couple people who graduated in the same class I did, and they're already planning to get married and having babies, and I'm like, not my thing, man. Not my thing. Looking sweet, thank you. Okay, we are now going to make my bed. You're unmarried? Awesome sauce. Yeah, I live with my family, so we're all unmarried and we all just kind of live with each other and all the things. So, and I am definitely not looking for any type of romantic relationship because I want to do other things with my life first besides marriage. So, you're 20 years old? Awesome. You're only like a year older than me. So, that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's so weird because I graduated high school only a year ago, but it feels like 2 years ago. And so I already feel like I'm starting my 20s, and I'm like, nope, actually I'm not yet. Hello. Thank you for having me here. Grateful to be for the stream. I'm glad you're here, my guy. How are you doing? We're just going through life. We're gonna make my bed, do a couple other things. I don't know how long I'm going live for this morning. I'm not feeling super great, so I might cut it short this morning. But for now, we're still here and thriving, so that's what we're doing. You're just doing the things do. Okay. I don't know why, I have a lot of congestion, and I'm not about the congestion life, man. I don't like the congestion. It's very up in my face, and I don't like it. Okay. we almost have our bed made. Let's go! The excitement is actually so real because this would be the 4th day in a row that I've had my bed made, which is actually exciting because I've been struggling with it. Speak with you at video call, speak with you. So I have some friends on Instagram who I talk with, but in terms of like video calls, I don't really do video calls with my followers. It's not that I'm against it, it's just I don't do it at the moment. But if I ever do, I will make sure to hit you up. So that's kind of answering that. Welcome in, everybody. We're just trying to live life at the moment. So we're making my bed and trying to do things. That's really what I got. It's been great. Hope you feel better. Last time I hear you clean. Yeah. How about you just I don't know. We could just talk. I'm in a very talking mood. Well, I'm trying to be in a talking mood, so we could just talk about whatever. It's kind of where I'm at for today. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about, we totally could. I'm just gonna yap because that's how I get through things. So that's what I'm gonna do over here while I'm trying to make my bed. So yeah, I sleep with stuffed animals, and if you don't, that's cool, but don't judge me. I love my stuffed animals. They help me sleep at night. Okay, it's like a thing. I'm missing my other stuff. Where is it? Okay. There we go. Boom. 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 Alright, we did it, guys. Yay. The excitement is actually so real. Boop, now you're over there. Do you have WhatsApp? I do not. WhatsApp is not something that I have. Nope, I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have any, anything like that, because, I try to keep the barrier of, I don't mind talking to my followers, but, I don't, not try to be whatever. So your metaphorical place cannot be interviewed for the stream. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to, do stuff. Space Ghost bed made, now what? You are asking the right questions. We're gonna get my laundry around, because I have to do my laundry. So, we're gonna do that. Because I actually finished folding my laundry, so we now have to actually do more. I don't want to, but we do. And I might sort through some of my clothes that don't fit anymore. Like these jeans, I love them, but they are too small now because I've gotten taller and I have more muscle on my legs, so yeah. You feel very happy when you speak with me? That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That did not come out right, but it's fine. Okay. Boom. Alright, that's going in there. Boop. So I separate my clothes. So I do workout clothes on one day, and then I do regular clothes on a different day. I separate my laundry that way. Ditch them, Space Ghost. Or I'm still your yeah, for sure, man. Do whatever works for you. I'm low-key this morning, so whatever works for you is fine. How many people are there in my family? And what I consider my family, there's only about 3 of us, including myself. But in terms of blood relation, the people I can think of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... It's 12 other people, but we don't really talk, so it's really just my mom and brother and I. It's kind of just how it is. Shirts. Okay, and one of my jeans, so I work at a part-time job at a winery, and I got tips last night, and I don't remember what pair of jeans I put them in. There we go. Woohoo! Money! It's great. Makes the world go round. I don't think I left any in here today. I did not. Even better. I hate it when I accidentally wash my money. It's whoops. Got it. You still prefer... Yes. The first option is fine there. I got socks, leggings. Oh my gosh, so I got this cute dress. I haven't worn it yet, but it's like got this, I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's gonna be like a thing, so it's like this would go over and then it's like pretty. Crisp it up. What are we crisping up exactly? So this is a skirt. And there we go. Okay, my laundry basket has clothes in it to wash, which is fantastic. I will do that at some point. Boom. Scandalous. When you wash money, oh yeah, I know. Well, it's like, so the bank that I, go through my account, we only have one bank in my area that does all the stuff, and their machine half the time is broken, which is very frustrating because I live about like 45 minutes away from the next bank of the same bank. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? So if that machine's broken, then I have to go all the way up somewhere else to deposit money. Okay? And then sometimes the machine is not broken, but then you have to like insert your cash like 5 times before it actually accepts it. It's like the most weird thing ever. So basically during these streams, here for sure. Girls with only one, yeah. No, it's like, well, and one time it got so bad. So I grew up in a single mom household, and money was tight and everything, and we would have to deposit some money pretty consistently, like when we got checks and stuff. Well, there for a very long stretch, the M&T bank, nope, you didn't hear that. The bank that we used, would be like the only one, and it would be constantly broken. Like it'd just be constantly broken. And so we would be like, hey, we don't have time to like go another 45 minutes in different direction just to deposit money. And so she eventually called like the headquarters and we're like, hey, like when are we gonna get like a better machine, because we can't afford to like go that far all the time just to deposit money. And they finally did get a new machine, but it's still scrappy. So another bank, yeah, no. Like we have other banks, it's just not the bank that we use, so we can't deposit like our money into it because like it's not our bank that we use. And it's very frustrating. It's like, bro, what? For sure, man. I don't know. I'm not like, I'm a leader, but I wouldn't say I'm just a girl, man. I don't know. What do you want from me? Okay, we have our laundry together, which is great. And, yeah, we did our laundry, so that's good. We made our bed. Trying to think of other things. I'm, like, super tired, so I'm struggling a little bit. I could do that, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Just a girl. No. I appreciate you. Mike Pillay, hi. Thank you for the compliment. I'm just here, and I don't know if y'all can read this, but normal people scare me, and that's where I'm at this morning. I don't even know. I'm just super tired. I've been working all weekend. I went live every day since Thursday, so we're very low on energy, and I went to bed late last night because I was procrastinating going to bed. So yeah, you're also abnormal, Space Ghost. I'm glad because I get along with weird people. I mean, it depends on the weird, but yeah. Times during your streams, I don't know. Like once is fine, man. You're good. Whatever works for you. I'm just here today. That's kind of what I got for you. I'm just existing, and we're all existing together in this stream. That's what I have. I want to show you this thing though. Be right back. So I'm into kind of like weird shaped mugs and things, and I have an octopus like mug that I turned into a vase, and I wanted to show it to you because I could. And then I have a orange, like, shaped little thing. I don't know. I just think it's cool. And then I have a flower-shaped teacup. So, yeah. I like things that are shaped differently. Cool. Well, you're good, though. So, that's a neat one. I have a gun book. I mean, fair enough. Like, whatever works. So I've been cleaning out. I have a fun story for you when it comes to, like, gun-shaped things. So at my part-time job at my winery, my weekend task has been cleaning out. There's a conference room that they have, but it's, like, really a storage room, and it's, like, super messy. So I've been, like, cleaning it out all weekend. And I randomly found this, like, gun-shaped electric corkscrew. Like, the things that unscrew your cork in a wine bottle. And I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was, like, one of those vacuum cleaners that's, like, small and meant for, like, tabletops or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then I realized that that's not what it was. And I was like, oh, this is super random. And it was random because it was the only one I found. And it was in a weird section. So I put it somewhere else because I was like, what is this? Scoring goodies. I wish. I did find an old lunchbox with stuff in it. So I know I threw that away. I was like, that's gross. Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff in there that I've been, like, throwing away or reorganizing because it was pretty much a hot mess. And so she was like, hey, if you're bored, I would love it if you went to go organize this room. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be a big project, but I didn't. And I started on it, and I'm like, okay, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So I just decided to take the shelving units, and then someone else can do the rest. Nothing good about that now. The lunchbox is, like, pretty weird. Like, it was very random. Like, I thought there was actually going to be something important in it, and there was not. It had an ice pack, an old protein shake, and I honestly didn't look at the bottom because there's spills and everything in it. I was like, no. So I literally went to my manager and was like, hey, can I please throw this away? She's like, yeah. So I threw it. Alright, we do not always here for you as if it's still yet. I will let you know, man. Thank you. Yeah. So that was super fun yesterday, and today there's only one shelving unit left, but it's, like, all glasses and, like, stuff, so I have to decide how I'm organizing it, because, like, I actually don't hate organizing things, especially since I'm getting paid to do it, but I don't, like, sometimes I organize things almost too well that there's, like, a bunch of stuff left where I'm like, do we really need all of that? I've just been getting rid of stuff. I'm like, this doesn't need to be here. This is broken. We don't need this. Been trying to organize things, like, that actually make sense in a way, and, like, we're trying to get back some of the room that was taken by, like, there was literally boxes of stuff that were empty, like, just hanging out. It was insane. File it in the green bin out back. Exactly. Like, it just... So we've been hauling stuff out of there pretty much all weekend. Spent 2 hours on it Friday, 2 hours yesterday, probably about half my shift today. So we've been doing that all weekend. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I went live on my different channels, like, rotational wise. So we are, we are chilling. We are slightly chilling. And then today have work. I have 4 hours maybe. I might get to go home early. Depends on how many customers we get. So, yeah. But, money's money. So, we gotta work in this lovely capitalist society. It's so much fun. I love it. It's great. So yeah, that's kind of been my weekend. And then next weekend is Mother's Day weekend. So I think we're probably gonna go hiking, is what I've gathered, because we like hiking. As long as the weather's nice. I don't like hiking in bad weather. Do you guys hike? Is anybody into hiking? I think it's a long week for the yes. Yeah, I know, right? That would be amazing. Although, I'm kind of like, on one hand, I'm kind of glad I'm not, like, the boss of the business, because, like, there'd be a lot of things I'd want to do, but, yeah. Have to work in Oh, 100%. It's not that I don't mind working. I've worked my entire life on something. Like, I don't have any issues with working. I think, having a job is important and teaches you a lot of things, plus earning money is important. Like, I have no qualms about working hard or working for somebody else until I can work for myself. So, like, I don't have qualms about it at all. It's just like when I think about how many jobs somebody has to work just to afford like a basic house bill instead of like something else, it's just like I just feel very sad at the way our world is with when it comes to money and society and like how we treat people depending on how much money they have or don't have. And like just feel like there's still a stigma that if you are wealthy, then you must have worked really hard for it. And if you're still poor, then you're not really working hard. And I'm like over that stereotype. It's very frustrating. Um, so yeah, sorry, small rant there, but I have no problem with people working. I think it's important to work. It's just like I'm tired because I also work full time during the week. So I just got a lot going on. So the contract has been broken. Yeah. Well, that's my thing too. Is it's because like the entire society thing that we got going on was the way that I've understood it is that you work, some of your money goes back into wherever you live to like make it better, right? It's like a trade-off, but the people who are working, I feel like are just like working 10 times harder than what they're getting back is like kind of how I feel about it. Plus you have it yet. $100 definitely when you're feeling bossy. Yes, I do. Which I appreciate because some days I might be like, hey, bro, go like my stuff so I have more views on my content. Yeah, it's fun. I don't even know. I'm like tired. I'm crashing slightly. Not crashing out, although I did crash out earlier this week. I was like, there's a lot going on. I felt very overstimulated, and so I just was like standing in the corner of my room, just like having a serious moment. I don't know. I don't crash out that often. I don't have a lot of mental breakdowns, but like every quarter of the year, I definitely have one. Everyone reading the Declaration of Independence, the transgressions outlined against the king. Yes, no, I know. Yep, 100%. Yeah, no, I took AP History in high school, and looking back on that class and then looking at the world, I get just very frustrated with the current leadership, if that's even what I should call it, that is currently running the country, because I just am like, there's so many things. It's even worse because I feel like so many people just don't get it. Kicked out of You were kicked out of high school? Why? I feel like I feel like I'm missing a lot of context. Why were you kicked out of high school, bro? Most people aren't kicked out. Like, what did you do exactly, if you feel comfortable sharing? Because I feel like something happened there. Yeah, I moved high schools. I was not kicked out. I just switched high schools. I switched after my freshman year, went to an online school because I just couldn't handle in person anymore. Had a lot of people who were just mean and weird and not very mature. Yeah, low key, if I was literally Hey man, fair enough. Yeah, no, most of the time when I have moments, I kind of just keep to myself. I like isolate myself a little bit, have my moment, and then I'm over it. I was on track to graduate, so they booted me to keep the graduation rate at 100%. Oh my god, that's actually insane. I didn't even know that I didn't even think that you could do that. That's kind of weird. Happened to 3 of your friends, the only 4 who weren't gonna graduate. Dude, Space Ghost, that's pretty weird. Did you end up getting like a GED, or did you end up switching to another school to get your graduation done? Yeah, that is quite the amazing coincidence that it happened there. Dang, bro, that's like that's pretty horrid. I don't even feel like they should be able to do that. Kicked for having a pack of cigarettes. Okay, well that's a problem, Yeah, they found reasons to expel us all. Okay. Well then, that's very fascinating. I don't know. Was it like a public school too, or was it private? Like, what kind of high school did you end? Like, what degree of high school were you at? Because, like, I don't feel like, I don't know, it's weird that public school would be like, oh, yeah, whatever. But public school is weird in general, so I I can't even. They're just very, like, we had, so the school district that I live in, they have had multiple reports of women on the soccer team going to them and being like, hey, our soccer coach is saying like inappropriate things to us and we are not okay with it. And like the school didn't actually do anything about it till the soccer season was over. And they weren't even close to the end of the season. It was like actually insane. Corruption is everywhere. That is for sure. Corruption, greed. Well, and the thing that's always fascinates me is like I think we've thought that like greed kind of rules the world. I think it's really fear. I think people fear not having enough, and that's what causes greed, or they fear they're going to lose something, and so that they're like all whatever about it. Illinois distributes extra funding to schools and 100% graduation rates. Ah, well then, that would be motive. That's for sure. Because I mean, schools always need more funding, but that's a crazy way to go about that. I can't even. Greed is baked into human nature. It is. 100% is. I mean, human nature is like, it's always weird to me that humans think that we're like the main character of Earth and of the universe because we have like, I don't even know, millions of other species just on this planet who think better than we do. Like they have more, I don't even know what you want to call it, thinking capabilities or brain usage or whatever. And then there's other species you don't even know about. And yet somehow human beings are like, oh yeah, we're like the best species ever. We would never harm anybody or whatever. And I'm like, what? It's very interesting to me how we have like this weird main character complex. I'm like, there are other planets. There are other creatures within this planet that are much better than human beings. So I don't know how we got to the point where it was like, oh yeah. Well, it's like in every single space movie ever, right? We see these movies and it's like somehow Earth is always the one being targeted. Granted, I get it because like Earth is the only planet that we really know that has life and like all the things and whatever. But it's just like, why is it that we're always about like, how is it the aliens are always like, yeah, I want to attack Earth for sure. Earth is like the place I want to be. It makes no sense, to be honest. So what's your first? There's just the next 10 minutes in here. Right. Yep, for sure, man. Do whatever. It was well deserved. We're pretty special. We're just, I don't know. It's all weird. I have a lot of thoughts on humanity and the social constructs of it all. Is very interesting because it's relevant to the target audience. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, those types of things are relevant to the target audience. I'm just tired this weekend. That's what I got for you. I'm just very exhausted, and so all of my stuff is blurbing out. And that's kind of how it is today, to be entirely honest. But yeah, it's always good. I mean, I like space movies though. Have you guys watched Project Hail Mary? Because that's actually a solid one. I kind of want to read the book that it was based on because I guess the movie had about 4 hours and 30 minutes before it was cut down to 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I want like to read the book to see if there was more context for it because I think it's kind of fascinating. I did cry. I cried for like 30 minutes because there was parts that were just very sad. So, yeah. Alright, it was great. Yes, The Martian's pretty good too. He'll pass out in 15 minutes. Fair enough, to be honest. I don't even know. I just wanna like go into a fetal position and then not go to work. Yeah, that's how I feel. So, I feel you on all of it. Yeah. I don't even know. I hope it's gonna be sunny today. It's been cloudy the past couple days, and I'm ready for it to be sunny so that like the vibes are up. My temperature right now is literally up, down, up, down. Like we started out this past week with 70s, 60s, and then we went all the way down to like 30s, 50s, 40s, and I'm just ready for it to be consistently like 65, bro. I am a warmer weather person. So, yeah, that's what I got. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm like very tired, and I feel like I'm not able to give all of my energy that I want to today. And that is sure, man. So I'm probably gonna end here for today. Apologies. I'm just like I'm not feeling it, and I want to make sure that y'all have a good experience when I'm live, and I'm just not sure I can give that to you at the moment. So I am going to exit this live for now. I'm going live again sometime next week, probably next Friday or so. So I will see you sometime this week. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.